Greetings, everyone. Welcome. Welcome to Unified Group Meditation Session Day 2. Today is date 27th of July. So I remember Patriji departing this plane today, and he has touched all our lives and has given a direction to walk the path of truth 24 by 7. Enjoy life, celebrate life every moment. And the celebration happens when we are truly connected by ourselves and living our true desire. And the universe is there to help us support. So let us take 2 minutes, close your eyes, center yourself, and just send him love and thanks wherever he is. Let us first receive all his love, with which he reached millions. And the message was to connect with yourself, connect with your breath. Your breath is your guru. And the breath connects us with our higher self, our own guru. So we receive his love with his desire, whether he is in the body or not. That desire is one with the creation, the nature, the Srishti, the universe. It wants us to unify with ourselves. And we are on the path. So feel your heart with a few deep breaths. And send love. I'm love. And I send love to Patriji and the true desire of universe for everybody to unify with their higher self. And let us take a moment to reflect on our own journey from the day we met him and to the till day. one single practice of meditation has brought so much deeper connection with ourselves, with God, with creation, that fulfills the life. So let us carry his message in our heart, Apodipo Bhava. Be a light unto yourself. That's the only thing we are doing here, nothing more. Thank you, Patriji. Okay. You may take your time and come back, open your eyes. So, day 2 of the practice, and we are again here to connect, to align. So, when we do our heart centering, that time only we are raising our vibration, we are coming into alignment. Alignment with the truth that we speak silently in our heart, that I am made in the image of God and I am love, I am light, I am joy, I am peace, I am abundance, I am perfection. And we have more God qualities to unify with. I am non judgmental, I am infinite, no boundaries, and on and on. How much, whatever we remember. Today, again, we will say this to ourselves in our state where the subconscious is open to listen, and um, we are also listening our subconscious. So that silent mind which is working throughout the day, but when our conscious chattering mind is quiet and we start receiving, we start hearing inside whatever um, that guidance is. So for a state where we are with truth, with peace, with love, with our higher self, in that silence we hear our higher self. And what if we are not centered? Then we hear the mental chatter. So that is the difference. And this time we will take to make our heart centering profound, so much that anywhere, anytime, anybody says, and we are in our heart center. It just takes 5 breaths, sometimes only 3. So, or sometimes you just check yourself and you are there. It depends on the journey, how far we have been, and how much we are practicing. So naturally, that is the state we want to be at, our heart state, heart space, and operate from there. So there is nothing holding back. It's not that we cannot do our regular chores or attend work, offices, and people. Everything is happening. Only my awareness is within me, in my heart. And the more we start centering there, we start listening our higher self, we start receiving messages, it becomes natural. It just takes dedicated practice, maybe initially 1-2 years, and we are good. That is an investment for us. It takes time to build, but this is help for throughout the life. So yesterday, we learned the practice where we are just becoming more aware of our inner body, the space within, and also so that we can perceive the signal, uh, or we can hear our higher self more clearly. We are coming into inner alignment with our heart and gut. This alignment is required because mostly our actions are driven based on our habit, reactions occurs, and that is driven by our stomach, the gut. So uh, now we are shifting our action to happen from our heart space, heart center. So whatever I say that I am love, I am peace, I am joy, I'm feeling it in my stomach. First, we visualize the two centers, the heart and the gut, and then we bring a bridge through a breath, and we become active. We become aware of it, and then start breathing into your stomach as you inhale through your heart, exhale in your stomach to release the message and to embrace it. Feel every change, little vibration inside as we speak or as we affirm that I am love, then feel it wherever the sensation is happening. Is there any pain or discomfort or more tightness, knots, fears, or what kind of thoughts I'm getting in the background? Or what kind of memories are arising? People are coming in my vision. So these are the things we will be aware of during the entire practice. So welcome, Shaileshji. Anything you would like to say? We can continue from.
Wait, thank you. Thank you. Welcome, everyone. Um, we just continue with the practice. If anyone is not clear about the process, please do ask Preeti after the meditation. Just ask her because it is critical to understand why we are doing it and what exactly are we doing. Once you understand that, you will be able to do it by yourself. This is a skill. You are learning a skill, a new skill, right? Being aware of your own state, that the state of the body. So um, don't hesitate. If something is not clear, if it feels complicated, just ask. It'll make it easy for you. Okay? All right. Yeah. Thank you, Preeti. Continue.
Thank you. So let us continue from here. Make yourself comfortable. Although we are doing this breath awareness practice, the body awareness in this meditation, but we can practice it anywhere, anytime, especially before the meals. Whenever we are sitting to eat, take 5 breaths, 10 breaths, and do this practice, then have your meal. It will help digest also easily, and the food will be blessed with um, the affirmations. So the more we practice, we are into body, we are aware that um, the posture, the body language, everything will change. The more we become aware of our own stomach, we are not losing it. We are not leaving it loose, but we are containing, we are holding it close. And the core is strong. My core is strong. My gut feelings are strong. So take your time to relax, come to the posture. You may want to prop your both hands, the elbows you can put on some pillows or a armrest chair. If you feel you can do grounding better by sitting on a chair, you can do so, or else you can just visualize as you're sitting on the floor. The tail of the spine is reaching down, connecting Mother Earth, if that makes the visual easier. So as you go within, as you close your eyes, or let close your eyes, do not force, just be. And throughout the practice, you can open your eyes anytime so that you are aware and doing this practice. Now, meditation is no more sitting in 1 hour, one closed room. It is awareness of thoughts, body, sensation, every moment, whether eyes open or closed. So take a slow, long, deep breath in, easy exhale. Become aware of your body as you breathe in from nose to throat, heart, stomach, bottom, the feet, and exhale. A gentle sweep, top to bottom, bottom to top. As you do this today, you can pause to that spot where you cannot sweep or where you cannot take the torch of awareness, and then go down to the foot. Try yourself. Spot that darkness and become the light there. Now take a breath from nose to head, to neck to shoulders, to arms to stomach, to the bottom feet, and connect with Mother Earth core. Feel that glue, the touch, that support, the strong pull of gravity grounding us, rooting us down. And as you exhale, just feel the love, receive it from Mother Earth for making us stable, rooted, grounded. And exhale. This is the most beautiful thing, the body awareness and the breath. And just direct it anywhere you want to send energy. Fixed thing inside. This is our power. We own this beautiful, incredible body and mind. The thoughts are beautifully connected with the body. So breathe in again. Become the core of Mother Earth now. That firm, that strong stability in discernment, in willpower, in action, in trust. And exhale. Fill your room with this exhalation. Yes, I receive love from Mother Earth and I send it all around me. As I inhale, I receive love from the creation. Feel the breath going down and root it again to Mother Earth. I send love to Mother Earth. And that is our gratitude. Come back from bottom to top and exhale. Exhale love. I am love. And let it spread around. And then inhale love again. And leave it. Exhale in Mother Earth's womb. Like my connection with Mother Earth is with love. As you exhale, become one with the nature, one with creation. At this moment, take this time to feel the love with every breath that Mother Nature is showering in its fullness, in its perfection, in its wholeness. And then what am I doing? Everything around me is love. Mother Earth that is holding me is love. And I become love. I become one with love. I amplify it. And let us breathe in from our heart to amplify the love. Just to feel that love, we say, I send love, I radiate love. But that is our true nature, the way heart is made. It radiates the heart feeling outward around us. Just like the heart pumps the blood in the body, and every part of the body receives the blood. The heart's in love inside and around and become one with love. Feel this love more by just staying there. Strong magnetic pull in the heart. And just say, I am love, feeling that love. I send love to all uninvited influences in my aura. You are each whole and healed. You are each made as love and light. And you are still love and light. No need to be afraid. Do not feel the pain. I know a perfect place for each one of you to. And I request my higher self to take you there now. Each one of you go in peace. I set you free. And I close my aura to all except my higher self. Feel centered more and ask for higher self signal. My dear higher self, please give me your signal now. And now I'm here with my wholeness. I am love and I send love to all the thought forms around me. We are here for a stronger alignment, for a strengthened aura as we connect ourselves. Be at the center of your chest. Witness the pulsation, that warmth, that openness, or heaviness or tightness, whatever it is. If the heart feels too heavy, too tight, and you are drifted in all sorts of thoughts, come back. And just say this: I'm made in the image of God, and all the God qualities are mine. By love design, I am made. I am love. As God is love, so I am love. Let it deepen in your heart. I am love, and let it exhale, drop in your stomach, expand. I am love. Now take your hand and put it over your navel, on top of your belly button, the four fingers above the belly button, and feel the tightness, the space beneath the stomach, the gut. Now, as you breathe in from your heart, inhale from heart, let it reach to the stomach, and exhale from stomach to heart. So keep your awareness between the two. As you inhale, let your belly expand. As you exhale, let it soften. Allow full belly breath. If you can feel your diaphragm, feel it moving upward and downward. Do you see the breath in a straight line from heart to gut to stomach? Or do you see like the breath is going from the other direction? Not in a straight line, but like a curved line or anything like that. The flow of breath is towards the left or the right. Anything like that, if you feel, just observe and then align. Do conscious breathing. Inhale to your stomach, exhale from stomach. and you notice any thought or people who provoke you, where you come into the state of defending, the stomach armor stand tight to protect, to guard. Did you see silently you want that acceptance from others, afraid of rejection? Keep breathing into your belly as if every breath is going from heart to stomach, piercing or making its way straight to the gut. I use my willpower to stay connected, to be grounded. In this process, every thought matters, every people, event. Just make a note of it. You can open your eyes and write them, write their name. What am I holding on to? Why letting go is difficult? The past is gone and have done its purpose. Anything stopped this deep breathing? Anything made you halt it? Still frozen? Or you are still continuing with your breath? Breath into the belly. When you became still, what did you see? Not even a single thought we want to miss now. You can never be tired having this deep breath. So don't think that's an excuse. Every breath is energizing us. Only we are losing somewhere more energy. This is a release process, so continue yourself. As you just watch them go, recognizing what came and it left. Nothing is changing my identity. I'm within my boundaries, safe. Does your stomach feel light or soften now? Keep breathing. Now breathe in from your heart and say, I am love. And exhale into stomach and say, I am love. I am light. Breathe in from heart and drop in the stomach. I am light. My actions, my thoughts are filled with light. There is no fear. When I don't understand, I wait. I trust. And I feel safe. I am happiness, joy, and bliss. Say it aloud within you. I am happiness, joy, and bliss. Breathe in from heart and exhale into stomach. Life is for celebration. Life is for joy. When everything is in oneness, unified, only the infinite ocean of love, joy, peace is my experience. I am peace. I am gentleness. Breathe in from your heart and exhale in the stomach. I am peace. I am gentleness. Now, nothing brings that mental turmoil, that peace underneath, on which every thought arises, is peace. I am abundance. Feel this breath into your stomach as the abundance melts. Can we contain everything for our use that is one with God? How does it feel in my stomach when I say I have everything for my use? for my desire, for my need. Everything is met. Does the breath hold or still continuing? In a natural way. With that, I am enough. The breath flows in and out. Does it add more confidence? That strengthening of core, that tightness and its strengthening are two different things. Feel that difference. As we investigate, like if we are searching for something from a trash pile of trash, how do we investigate? Just see inside the belly, the spaces of tightness. Is it one side or is it the entire stomach? And just breathe into those areas. And see if any fear comes, any past memory that is kept, which is not love. Are we creating space for ourselves in our wholeness? I am perfect, whole, and complete. Breathe in from heart and let it drop into the stomach. Just get engaged totally, truly into yourself. Drop all the masks. Just allow yourself to reveal everything. this total protection of higher self. We are safe. Do you still carry the hurt from the broken relationship, from the past? Or future insecurities? At one side, just start making notes. All that comes. Now is the time to embrace your perfection. I am perfect, whole, and complete, with perfect thoughts, perfect action, perfect health. Exhale into stomach. All these God qualities are in me, in my deepest core. I'm that. It's my true identity. So I do not fear of losing my identity. I am unique, whole, complete, perfect. enjoy this silence, that stillness that I am whole and complete and perfect in my core, in my being, in my action. Breathe in from heart and let it sink in your stomach. And exhale from the stomach and release all that needs to go. I let go of my past that doesn't serve me, the hurt, the pain that I'm holding, the broken relationship memories I'm holding, the fear of being compared I'm holding. I release it. And exhale outside all that you want to release. And inhale fresh, slow, long, deep. The breath of life, the breath of truth. And that is the breath of freedom. Inhale deeply in your stomach and exhale from stomach. Inhale deeply in your belly. Let the belly go out and exhale. Let the belly shrink, sit, go down, and exhale completely. And now relax into this feeling of being whole and healed. Keeping one hand on your heart and one in your stomach. Inhale this in every breath.
कुछ भी कमी नहीं मुझ में, पूर्ण से ही सब प्रकट है, प्रेम आनंद और प्रकाश में पूर्णम। मैं पूर्ण हूँ, पूर्णम। मैं संपूर्ण, सब में एक ही प्रकाश, सब में एक ही स्वर, पूर्णम। मैं पूर्ण हूँ, पूर्णम। मैं संपूर्ण, कुछ भी पूर्ण से ही सब प्रकट हुआ, पूर्ण में ही सब लीन। जो भी छोड़ूं, जो भी पाऊं, पूर्ण ही रहे अधीन। ॐ पूर्णमद पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः।
Enjoy this breath of wholeness. And extend this into the entire body. From my core existence to my expression, I am love, I am light, I am joy, I am happiness and bliss. I am peace, I am gentleness. I am perfect, I am whole, I am healed. Today we went deeper into the release in the practice. So take your own time to come back. Write as much of your experience today, what you had. It was a true churning in the pile of junk, the old beliefs, to shake, to release, and bring new. Let us be open today and just receive the love into every cell of the body from the source, from the nature, from entire creation that is running our show, the life, the drama, the leela, the pastimes. It is just meant to be joyful. Breathe in deep and exhale. Find your space in your room. We went deep into multiple layers of our subconscious. So take your time to integrate and come back. Slowly bring both the palms and put it over your closed eyes for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. You can open your eyes, sip some water, make notes. Thank you for being here today on an incredible journey. Of this physiological alignment. My body, my vessel is getting ready for the truth that I am. This integration takes time. It doesn't happen in one night because we have taken lifetimes to build all this. So just allow. Allow to release, let go, and relax. Nothing to rush, nothing to do. Just be in your heart. Thank you.
Just take your time and slowly integrate this silence, the experience of today. Just integrate it. We are strengthening our connection to our own self, our own body, the vehicle that we are using to travel through this experience. Body is an incredible facility, I would call it, that we have. The more we are connected, the more we can experience the truth. So this connection needs to be established consciously in a awakened state. So if you can practice this meditation more, the more you will feel connected. Yeah. Are you all ready for part 2? All of you have been giving signals that your readiness is there for part 2. Your understanding is growing, and the core concepts of this book, the part 1, are settling down now. Now I can feel that the The basics are settling down, and that is the preparation. So, part one is essentially preparation for action. So, part two is action actually. So, in part one, we were learning the basic concepts, building a foundation. In part two, active engagement, action is there. As you would know how I follow my intuition all the time, and yesterday I was um, um, reminded that next week we are starting chapter 9, start studying. So last night I opened up, intuitively, I just opened up my part 2 workbook, and I started going through the initial pages of the workbook, the ones before the chapters start. So there are a few pages of um, content there, introduction, preface, how to use the book, and so on. There are a few things written there. I was going through that yesterday. Although Preeti and I have written that whole thing together, it felt new to me. I have forgotten because we did it more than a month ago. We finished the book. So, as I was reading through it, I was wondering, wow, who has written this beautiful sentence here? Wow, how much deep knowledge is hidden in this one sentence, and so on. There are so many sentences written there in this earlier part that I just I because I was in my bed reading this, I didn't have my highlighter or pen. I wanted to really underline so many of those sentences. They are so beautiful. And I'm pretty sure they have just got downloaded through Preeti and I, because I can't recognize them as my knowledge. So they have come, and
Where, which part? The activity
the
workbook?
activity workbook, the initial pages, those the preface and the introduction and all that, those things. So when you have time, please go through it slowly and look at some of those lovely sentences that are there. They um, they beautifully explain what we did in part one and what we are going to do in part two. So, like preparing the foundation of the transition from part one to part two, what is changing, uh, what you will see. And I was really happy to go through all that. Then I read through the first chapter, the week 9 chapter. And it all seemed so new to me. I had totally forgotten it completely. Like we have introduced some new things in this workbook this time. So there is no mandala anymore, but there are fun activities that you have to do. Those activities are well thought out. They are very purposeful for that specific week. So you will be required to do those activities. And we call it fun activity because they are really entertaining for you, and they will create a lot of interest when you begin to do those. So I just remembered, yeah, we have introduced something new this time. There are more, there is a weekly insight, every week, some insight for you to think about, right? Those kind of things are there. But the first initial part, the understanding of what are we transitioning into is important. What we did in part one so far, so journey so far, and from here onwards. So this transition part, it's not explained in the way in this way anywhere in the book though. Book is not explaining the transition as to it has got just the title of part one and title of part two. But in those chapters, the essence has been explained properly with a lot
I
of
think
beautiful sentences there.
we
Yeah,
should do like explanation like we do for the chapters. We should do it for the activity workbook introduction. One day we can keep for that.
we will do it. Yeah. So I will run through those and show it to you, explain it to you all. It is really interesting. Um, so just know that we are going through a beautiful transition now into part two of the book. And the ninth chapter is beautiful, where certain things, that some words used in the ninth chapter have been explained in the workbook. That's why it's a very, very good combination. So when you are reading the main book, our unified book, chapter 9, when you are reading, this workbook will explain some of your questions as well. The meaning of certain, I would call them technical terms. You would know that we must have told you about the author. He was a lawyer. So his language has some legal words. So this part two has got law embedded in it, some legal language. So you in the workbook, few of those things have been explained, the deeper meaning and understanding of some of those words. So take your time, browse through the workbook, understand the content slightly in a broader perspective. So yeah, I'm higher. My higher self is, it doesn't let me lie down. Keeps on preparing me for the next day automatically. So that's what was happening yesterday. I was reminded that you got to start reading and preparing for the next week. So I will be
Shilamji is
very much
asking for
ready.
the PDF. Shilamji, you are in USA. You can buy the book from Amazon.
Mm, yeah,
The link is
it's
there in
there.
the group.
Yeah. The another thing about the PDF, we will be sharing the PDF links together with the invitation very shortly. It's just probably in a day or so you will see it. But know that the PDFs are chapter specific. You won't get this initial content that we have in the book through the PDFs. The thing to understand here is that whenever we publish a book, there are certain copyright laws that govern the publication, and we cannot give the whole book as a PDF to anyone when we put it in the through a publisher, right? So it is a conflict of interest for the publisher. That's the reason why we cannot give you the book as such. So what we are doing is, chapter by chapter, we are giving you the PDF for practice purposes, for those who cannot get the book.
I would say totally for those who cannot get the book, like people from Nepal or some countries where we cannot deliver,
Yeah, where
you should
Amazon
definitely
cannot
buy
deliver.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, should definitely buy it from the space. It's
So,
available on Amazon and also in India. The
yeah,
pothi.com link is there.
yeah.
So it's a great addition, and the tools that we will be using for next 6 months, it has made things so much easier. Uh, so you would see when you go through the book.
Yeah. So just it's a very good companion for the unified book. It adds on to the book. It's not just repetition. There is a lot of addition to the unified understanding of unified. Yeah. Yes, Pallabiji, you can unmute.
I just wanted to check that
Hmm.
the book which I have got
Hmm.
has some blank pages, and when I've seen in the PDF, there were some images. So I
Hmm.
was first thinking that why those are like this is now what you are saying is vice versa. Like, in the book, the images are not there in the unified book which I have received. And when I mean, Minaji used to take that, no? So she used to share the PDF. She used to read it, and then I saw like this image is not in the book. Instead, there is a blank pages on it. So I said like, okay, might be. I don't know.
No,
Which book?
which part one or part two?
No,
Which
no, no,
book?
not the activity workbook. I'm talking about the book, unified book.
Oh, the unified book. Yes, yes. In the
Ye-
unified book, we removed those graphics from the PDF.
Okay.
It's a deliberate
Okay.
thing. Yes. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Just
Mhm.
wanted to check that.
Yes,
Thank
yes.
you. Thank you.
I can tell you the history of those graphics though. Those were my creations, and I I asked the AI to tell me an appropriate graphical representation for the chapter. So AI gave me words. It didn't create the picture. It gave me that go to a software that produces images using text, use these words, and you will get what I'm asking you to do.
It
So I
was
did that.
2024.
Mhm.
It was
Yes,
2024. Back then, think so.
2020. Yeah, when we were making the Hindi book, yeah, at that time, and then those images came back. I think Canva prepared it for me based on my prompting. The prompting came from AI, and then I was able to see how AI has understood the concept of the chapter. So, like those tiny images contain the essence of the chapter also. Yeah, but in the we don't have that in the textbook. We wanted to keep the book as the original, the translation of the original, right? And the original book in English does not have any such things. So it was my fun activity which I did, and so in the graphic in the PDF that I created in those days, I included those pictures. Yeah, they are still there. I think those pictures are still there in the PDFs that we are sharing on the website. In our app, if you go to a specific chapter and read, you will see those images. Yeah, they are also for the images for the icons for the chapters. Same images. Yeah. So we have we have been getting the uh, knowledge part by part, slowly and gradually, and we continue to accumulate and add it to the uh, treasure here and share with all of you. Slowly and gradually, yeah, we are doing it. Yes. In the workbook, though, the images are included. Not those images, specifics for the workbook. We have certain images there. They are all included in the workbook. Yeah. So, any other question? Anything about the process that we are doing um, from part one? Any um, shift in your understanding?
Today, I got one thing about
Mm,
this being
mm.
slave of our mind. So
Ah,
far, that's how we lived. Like, okay, whatever mind says, just keep doing it. And if you want to change it, it's a difficult thing. Like Arjuna cries in front of Krishna. That's what I could see. That how can how to be a master of our minds. And then this concept of we create our own reality through our thoughts that empowers us, that now you cannot escape. You cannot say that, okay, I can be the slave of my mind and live my life in ignorance. But now I know that I take this responsibility of my thought that is shaping my experience. So that becomes, not a struggle, but an empowerment. That is how I think our Manipura is made. That we want to feel that way, empowered. So it's like um, initially that Bhakt and Bhagwan concept was good for me to um, protect myself from difficult situation, to escape, sometimes to blame or run away. But now the whole responsibility of taking care of my mind is my own. So that touched me very deeply, the way it came.
Every day is a day of knowing. We learn new things every day. I feel so enriched when such things keep coming. Although I may not hold on to it or retain that for long, usually I just make notes because I know I will forget it. So I keep making notes. My notes are all accumulating slowly and gradually. I also make notes of what the beautiful things that Ajayji shares. Some of those things are there in my notes now. So Ajayji is embedded in my notes already. And like that, whenever I get insights, I always pick them. So what I want to express here is that um, I am not shy of learning. I learn from each one of you. There are so many things that all of you uh, unknowingly mention in your talk whenever you are expressing yourself that I capture. So
That is
the
the
big
true
part,
purpose of teaching, that sharing
ah,
what we listen from each one of you, like how you remembered your thing, when you have to center and all that. So every experience is that enrichment. So learning becomes multifold, not only from
ah,
my life, but also from every experience.
yes. Learning has to be always open. The mind should be always open to receive, and therefore the sharing I had about active listening, right? Active listening is a very important part of learning. When we start listening actively, that's when our knowledge grows. And of course, it's up. I keep getting this up and down many a times that what's the point in capturing all this knowledge? It is an existing knowledge, right? This question also comes. But then I can't stop myself. I just keep noting down. I know that when I am gone, nobody's going to read it. But still, for myself, once in a while, in between, when I get time, I go back and open up those notes and go through them. I read through them. And then
I
I
got this
wonder,
one.
then I wonder how complex language have I written? I used to hate people writing complex things. I never read things. If I would read and I see some complicated stuff there, I stopped reading it. And now I am writing like that. So it's a part of evolution, right? Um, and I keep learning from that. Well, okay, I need to work on this aspect of my delivery. My language is very complex at times. I need to work on that. So things like that. This is all part of our learning and growth. So each one of you, I would encourage you, you are not less in any way, right? Please continue to write. This is one thing today being Patriji's day of Samadhi. Patriji is one very important principle, part of his 13 principles, 18 principles. I've forgotten that. There is a 13 for personal and 18 for general. So out of the 18 principles, one principle is about publishing your knowledge. That's one of the things he encourages. Each one of you has a book to write. Just write. And publishing your knowing is your expression of what you know. And that's very valuable. So know that. I encourage each one of you. Just start making notes. And making notes
I
will help
also,
you grow.
uh,
Hmm.
and
Yeah,
that
go ahead.
starts with our own experience.
Hmm.
Then that release happens, and then the nectar comes. But I don't know, I was just thinking upon evolution, and the two word came Sanrachana and Sanrakshan. Which one is important? That's how it popped. So Srijan is Sanrachana, and that Sanrakshan is preservation. So that thought is still there. The two words very close, um, and it's part of evolution. So as much we create, preservation um happens naturally in our heart or in our sharing. So how much do we, store in our notes? They don't stay like conscious in our heads. It comes in sharing, it makes a difference, and then we are ready to move on. So I just thought that sanrakshan, then it has no point, right? So creating and then sharing is what sanrakshan is. So that's what I felt, I mean, during that inner conversation. um, Still keep like my notes are very cheat note, like small, short, crisp, precise, 3 lines, and then I'll keep thinking, and I'll see if today what I'm thinking, and then tomorrow how I'm thinking differently on the same note. So it clicks a different version or variations, that makes a like that is needed for that time, basically.
Mm. If some of you have read Patriji's books, his books are bullet points only, right? Most of the stuff that he has written is bullet points. People have translated it also in the bullet form only. So his originals are in his Telugu and English. Bullet points though. It's everything is bullet points. And
Because the
he
same bullet
basically
makes different meanings for all. So what,
different
as I
people,
said,
yes.
my own like bullet will make different meaning at different times, but what he
Uh,
wrote for many is touching many in different ways. So that's the power of putting bullet. Explanation is my understanding, how I take things.
that's the theme behind the sutras that we used to have in the olden times. Sutras contain the nectar, the essence, and it's up to each one of the students who reads to expand on that knowing. This is why we do this in the unified. What we are doing is expanding on the sutras written there. The knowledge is there in a very condensed form through certain words, but what Shailesh does is unfolds it, opens it up, untangles it for a general understanding. I do it for myself, right? And I share it with all of you. It can trigger your own knowing, and you may have a different interpretation of the same thing. That's the beauty of knowledge, right? So, if you have listened to Osho, he says that the nature, Srishti, is a mystery for all of us to solve. It is mystery. Each one of us solves in our own way. And that's the fun. The fun part of life is enjoying that untangling, the unfolding, opening up layer by layer and finding what's there inside. That's the joy of life. Yeah, right. Yeah, Pallaviji, you can unmute what you want to add.
See, again, I'm saying, first of all, Atma Vandan. I would like
Mm,
one sharing because I haven't met Patriji ever,
mm,
but the experiences are very, but that is okay, that is with me. But as a because as a being you have seen the physical body and so kind of the one thing which you have been the thing which is touched to your heart and you have taken that. Of course there are so many things we are taking it like while listening to him and all, but both of you if you have shared because I haven't met him, but yeah. And another thing, I totally resonate with GTG. I don't know where that consciousness of coming in your thing, like Sarakshana and Sarakshan, you said, right? The protection. I don't know what is going in your mind, but what came in me while today's meditation was like, it is always sun is peeping, and then I see it. So it sees to me and says that you find myself simit, like limited. And I was wondering why he is saying limited while we consider it as unlimited. Like today's, I didn't get the time to read whole of it, but what Ajay sir say, written, like sun is not that this is what we say also, like sun is not knowing because he is in his being and spreading the love, the he shines, like the light is coming from it. So he is not knowing, he is in that being, so he is not knowing the limit. I mean himself, like me, when I see, I feel limited, but when I don't know only, then I find it limitless. So that concept, I like was talking like why you find yourself limited, and what you said just now. So in between, what I find is samrachna that happens. Samvardhan is something which I find more samvardhan or srijan, which Sarah say no expansion is the main thing which I find very important thing, like very peculiar, that. And then Sarvakshan is not important, you easily naturally said, because it is going to end. And this is the cycle. And I found that we are going in cycle and cycle. See, everything is round, right? Earth, sun, these planets are going in the cycle. But above that, is there anything which is not cyclic? I mean, I don't know what I'm talking, but this is something which is like, in relative to something. When I see, because I'm on Earth, or if Earth has to speak in related to Earth, she is seeing sun. Isn't it amazing? Because there is, like when we see drashta, because there is drishya. That's why drashta is seeing that drishya. But what is that drishya is of? Vishay or any subject, because of that drishya is, you know, what should I say, like happening? I don't know. Am I making sense? What is, because today's meditation was taking me to the next level. I don't know. And I always feel Patriji's presence whenever such things happens. Like Ajay sir said, no, Shailesh comes and say you rest and all. I feel that energy sometimes because when the can happen to me, because I always say it happened to me. I never took any efforts, frankly speaking. No chakra healing because in fact something happened to me and unnecessarily I was doing the thing afterward. Like something happened, and what happened because I was not having guidance, then I started searching, and then this what do you call this social media actually diverted me somewhere, like which is very I got diverted. That what is this chakra healing? And I went deeper in each and every section without guru, I would say. I have faced the consequences also. And because, of course, the creation is mine, effects are mine. So, yeah. So, what I wanted to say this, but after having that also, and this experience, what I experienced today, I experienced in Vikarabad when I was with Dr. Newton. he was having these 3 hours meditation and all the chakras, like it happens like in circle. So something came, like what do you call that? I don't get the name of,
Spinning. Oh,
sorry,
something spinning.
not volcano. Yeah, spinning and coming out like this, and it poof, like, you know. So in cyclic only it in circle it happened and then it vanished, like it spreaded, everything spreaded like a big bang, everything like spreaded, like then that time that question was there in my mind, like it is not circling, that's it. Then I didn't analyze much, but today I got the answer of it, like, so what if it is not circling and you have to come out of that circle. And then I got to know that circle is also a limited, because it is, it has its boundaries, right? For
The circle
expansion, you have to go
represented
out of
as
it.
like circle represents the wholeness. It's everything. That's
I
how
know, I don't know.
I
I'm
understand.
seeing in other, as you said just now,
Same
everyone
thing, different
takes it up.
meaning.
Yeah, same thing, but takes it up in a different way. That's how it happened today. So yeah, today's meditation was very deep. And thank you. So I thought that something is releasing from my, Swadhisthana and Manipur chakra. Like it was happening like this only. So I don't
But
know
if
what
Okay.
something
release.
will be
I don't
relieved,
know.
it will be your thoughts. You won't know which chakra or what, It's like maybe the
That I
location, but
couldn't.
whatever
Maybe
you
I'll
will
get the.
release, it will be your thoughts only.
It
That's gonna
happens
matter.
when I don't. Most of the time, I am like by in the house also I'm thoughtless. So when I sit quietly also, like nothing, and it feels like something pulled out of it from the navel. So
But
I
that is the
just see it.
sensation, right? That's the sensation.
Sensation,
Something
yeah,
got
yeah.
pulled, it's that
But I
sensation.
don't know
But
the meaning of
the
it. Mm,
there's a thought. So you have to go one
okay.
level deeper to see that thought, what it is.
What thought? Mm, okay.
Because
Mm.
nothing happened magically, right? Just now I said it was actually
Yeah, because it
Patriji's
is
message
all of a
only
sudden,
that
it's like it is like happening. So I cannot comprehend at that time what is happening. So I am not in that state also to analyze what is that thought and all, because I am in that moment I'm not understanding what is happening. Like so I stay still at
Drishta
that
will
time.
see the thoughts, but you got engaged with what is happening, some magic is happening that drifted you from there. So you were not in Sakshi. Otherwise, you would see what's happening inside. So that's
Okay,
how
I
the
see
message
it, but
comes
I
that
don't know what is it. Okay, message is not. I
you
don't
have to be
maybe.
master of your mind means you should know all the thought also, what is going on.
Mm-hmm.
Don't get drifted
Okay.
in the story, however fancy it is or however dramatic it is, right? So
Mm-hmm.
we create our own reality. All that chakra balancing or healing, it is very superficial if done only with some music and all that. You will get it again. For someday you may feel
Yeah,
better,
so
but
that's what I
get it again.
found the gist of it. It has to happen naturally because many people are there say that they will, they will jagrut your kundalini and all. But unless everything is, that's why yesterday when just I was talking, I just wrote that, might be my Muladhara chakra has to be clear because whatever it shows, the information which is there, because I haven't gone depth in each and thing, what is it and all. So I find that what he said, I was listening that in the Muladhara chakra, what all this still the expectation, whatever the, desires and all, or even the fear, like if it is there, so it has to come. So what I found in overall, that whatever has to happen, you should not be hurry. It is automatically happening what is happening within your body. Of course, this is in your body only, right? So I found that cleansing is very important. Cleansing of, as you said, you are not knowing the thoughts. So how you would know now what has been released? So there I have to be take my attention and awareness. And overall, when I've seen and gone through many practices, this thing also, the experientially, I found this what we are doing now, unified. It is putting me in rest. Like as Shailesh sir said, no, I used to get sometimes frustrated, like what is this jargon now? I said many a time also. I feel like this should be empty and it has to be filled with the experiential something and very naturally and easily, like that's what I want, and I want to get stayed with that state,
mm,
which I see also sometimes I flicker it, I get it back, but flicker. Why I'm flicker? I'm not getting criticize
mm,
myself, but really from the core of my heart, when I say that, when I find that you also said what you really want, you write it down. I wrote it down then, you know, go till the core and stay there. Sthapit ho jao. That's it. That's all I want, and the rest of the thing will keep on happening.
mm,
That's it. I have no question, any question now. I'm just flowing and happy with what is going on. And the simple thing, I cannot give much pressure to my brain now. That's what
mm.
is happening to me because I see that.
But you're holding
Uh,
on to the past a lot. So the chakra thing is, and whatever you're sharing, just now listen it again. You'll see how much you're holding.
Ah, there
It will
is
be
a
complete
yeah,
off
plenty.
because
chakra thing. Okay.
because
So
what happened, I have gone through it, and वो what you say ना छलांग लगने ही वाली थी ऐसे लगा that state. Oh my God, I cannot explain that state to you, but that state was so horrible that I was about to go, and then something, all this baggage
Uh,
which was there in my, past came, and that, as I shared that, what my brother has
mm,
done, like, so he has suffered through schizophrenia, and I would have never ever researched on that. But because of that experience, I have researched so much because every day I was going through it, for his consultation with doctors in the hospital. They used to ask me the history. So three things I got from that it is hereditary. That's what the conclusion came. It is not, repairable. Like there is no treatment to it. And third was there. It's an altered state due to the environmental episodes, or that's what they said. That is still stuck to me. See, and then when I wrote, what is that? So it is like altered state of this mental thing. So this hallucination, delusion, this thing I've seen, and the end result also I've seen.
mm,
So so I got scared at that time because of that experience. What I said, I thought that I will jump, I will not have that fear and all. But as the episode going, like, through my eyes, in 2, 3 experiences, I thought I will be, either I will hurt myself, or I don't know, maybe that was also illusion, but that illusion I found it similar like him then. So that was something was banging, from the back, and that's why I couldn't see it in Sakshi Bhav. Let's see what happens. Let's see.
mm,
So that is something happened to me. So I just wanted to share. And
mm,
then now the wisdom is opening and opening, and because of this, like, thought is a simple thing. Whole drama, my God. Today also, when Pritiji has done that meditation, when we take the stomach out, and then, take when we breathe in, we take the stomach out, full of stomach. We have to take efforts for this. Do you know? When I see the baby, when I see my 5-year-old baby, he naturally does it while sleeping. Why that is not happening with us now when we have become adult? So much baggage is carrying. So it's simple thing that has to be that need to be seen and dissolved. That's it. Then we will come to our natural state, and that is just the thoughts which keep on coming.
mm,
So that's what I got the gist today.
mm,
Oh, so feeling every day, Shalesa, you are saying rightly. Every day opening something or the other, and it is miraculous and amazing. Nothing happened in any. That was just an experience, but this is like
mm,
wisdom. I feel it wisdom that this is
mm,
opening and I'm expanding now. Because of that, I got that fearlessness now.
mm,
That was
mm,
the thought. Why you couldn't just see that thought? It would have
mm.
dissolved. You should have stayed in that state for little long. But that was the guidance was not there at that time, and nothing was there. Maybe I had to, as I say, had to experience that. So yeah, sorry, I'm taking a long time. That's it. I just wanted to clear these things. So yeah, thank you so much. If you want to add or give a piece of wisdom.
The only thing I will tell you is that you have tied yourself too much to the shoulds. You
Hmm.
have a preconceived notion of spirituality. And that preconceived notion is your bondage on your feet. You can never jump. You will
Okay.
reach that state but not be able to jump till such time that bond is there. So you have to get rid of all that preconceived notions that you have. That's what's going to
How?
happen. That's what will happen. You are into doing, constantly doing. That's how it should
So
be.
that's
I
why
need to
I've
do this.
dropped now.
Yeah. So now
That's
you
why
have
I
to
dropped now.
learn to let go of that preconceived belief that you carry about
Hmm.
things. Just let go. Unless you let go of that, you won't be able to even step one step forward. So you will have to work on that aspect of it. Start
How?
being instead of doing. I need to do this. I need to do this. This is how it should be. All that thought is constantly keeping you trapped in the mind.
Hmm.
And mind, the trap of mind will keep holding on to you, won't let you go. There is one specific thing I would want to suggest to, especially the females. They are soft in their heart. They are much more closer to the heart, but still they find it difficult to progress into the heart. Why? And try to think about this aspect. Because they are soft, they get flooded with emotions, constantly living in emotion. And emotion is the biggest killer for your spiritual growth. Unless you learn to control your emotions, you will not be able to progress. Emotions are artificial creation of the heart by the mind. Mind, mind doesn't understand heart. It tries to create the heart. Heart is unlimited, infinite. It cannot create an infinite. So it creates emotion in small pieces. And all the emotions will keep you dragged down, tied to things. They will never let you free. You cannot experience freedom unless you get rid of emotions. And I see
And how to do that?
most of the And that's the journey. That's what you now become aware. Oh, wow.
mm,
My emotions are pulling me down constantly. Okay, I have to work on it. Can't be aware of your
mm.
emotions. Becoming aware. This is why we constantly emphasize be aware of your thought. Emotion is, it comes as a thought. Be absolutely cognizant of the fact that it may seem like, oh, love. That's an emotion. Unless you work on emotions, freedom is not there for you. Know it. That's my
Mm,
personal understanding. Then, once you get rid of emotion, once you get rid of the artificial aspect of it, you will see the real one. Then you will see the real one. Then you will feel the real one. Then you will
That's why
see
Babaji gave
the vastness of it.
that's why Babaji gave that pulsation to be at center, to be love, to feel your heart center. You be
Eh,
there and you act.
So
And that's
now
the
this
act of
love
love.
is not confusing. This love you're feeling, and love is also about, a boundary. Like, so,
eh.
I mean,
Because you are looking at love from the mind. Mind cannot understand love. So your confusion.
mm, hmm,
You will always remain in confusion as long as you process love from the mind.
hmm,
This is why the practice that we have, send love, that practice, what is that actually really? Understand it. It's meant for the mind. That practice is meant for training the mind to let go of that concept of love. Oh, I love.
hmm,
Just let go of that
yeah.
concept. Give it. You donate all your love to everybody around you. Just donate it. Don't keep it with you. Let go. Unless you donate all your love, you won't be able to unfold your inner vast ocean of love. Your being, which is love. You are love. You don't hold anything. Your existence itself is love, nothing else.
For that, we
That-
just have to stop manipulating, how to express love in this situation to my 5-year-old, to my 10-year-old. Instead, you see how you express currently. You are doing it, but you're not seeing it. So you don't know love. The love that naturally exists in everything. The moment we stop and start seeing it differently, not from the mind, from the heart, just be centered and just watch. You'll see. Am I doing
In-
things to prove myself to my child how much I love? Then there will be an act out of my space. And we don't know this thought, it is embedded in our head.
yes. I keep, trust me, I am not there yet either. I am also working on myself because there are things which bug me. And when something bugs me, it tells me that I have this artificial love.
Love in all
No.
forms. They are all love only. Don't even see
Yes.
attachment as attachment. It is only
Eh,
love. That's
correct.
what we
And
want to
that
we want to see.
that the mind will not let you feel. When imagine everything is
That's
love,
your
so you have
intellect.
nothing else but love around you. But mind says, no, 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 that guy is bad.
That's
Mind is
intellect.
interfering. Yeah. So mind is
So,
coming in the way, creating an artificial separation.
and many times with children, you will find this hidden fear. What if I don't do this today? Tomorrow, what he will say? What if his things go wrong? What if, it is not on the path? As if I am responsible. Whatever, how much I teach. Like you said that, I found that condition was to my brother was genetic, but then it should be to all. And the genetic concept then is broken if it is not to all. So we create to experience. And that's our choice. That's where we step in. So that is what I was saying, that chakra healing just by music or sound or alignment, it's not complete. Chakra healing is actually finding Be in that space, be there, do some breath movement and find what comes out in your head. What thoughts, what people, what situation comes in front. And don't ignore any subtle thing that happens in that moment. Today I found a little bit different. Like I said, whatever was happening, I could see it like in my body itself. So when the breath is getting halted, right? So just listen to that meditation. It's very interesting. I thought I will do it again. So that's when things are coming. And if somebody is just busy, okay, let me see, then nothing will appear.
Mm.
But I'm not like getting carried away with the things that is happening in that moment. So today's practice was kind of deeply release from the point like you understand how to work when you say chakra healing. You be there in that space, find what memories flood in your head, and then you just see without getting carried away with any stories. And the message for today is from Patriji only, that you create your own reality is the message, to be master of your mind. That is his language. You be master of your mind. And the message of joy, do not shrink yourself to live your life whatever it is today, because you are not saying whatever baggage you are saying, whatever blocks you are saying is there to help you to experience that freedom that you are running behind. But the freedom is hidden in those baggage. You just need to learn to see how to see that bag without getting carried away in emotions.
Mm.
Oh, I got it. Got it. Very
The
clear. Mm.
bag
So very
itself is
similar
not
message.
bad. Bag itself is
Mm,
not
mm,
bad. We hold on to the bag. That's the problem.
mm, mm.
Right.
True.
We have similar
Good.
message from Deep Manaji where the love is confused in emotions,
Mm.
and she's
Mm.
saying that I'm not able to love.
Yeah, I can see that. Yes, that message from Deepmala is coming from the emotion side of things. So be watchful of emotion. Emotion is not small thing, by the way. Emotion is energy in motion. So your system has created a force of energy for you for a reason. Now it's up to you to what you want to do with the energy, though. Where you channel that energy into, where do you direct that energy into, will determine your experience. So, being aware of emotions, emotion is emotion, energy in motion. That's energy in motion.
And
That means everything in motion, where it exists? In the mind.
Mm,
Mind was created to create motion, movement. Otherwise, outside the mind, there is no movement, there is no motion, there is no gati. Outside the
mm.
mind, there is a total
My
stillness.
understanding,
Hmm.
this wisdom is also opening now. See, that's why, because there was no guidance. The thing like sometimes he said, like it was so many fears has come in front. That was now I am understanding that was my emotion with which might have got the energy. And as you said, like tiger or so I thought that I will take in the action to defense myself, and immediately happened that I will cut my throat. Like, the so that might have gone this thought that I will cut my throat. Like, so immediately with that thought attach the past
The story,
experience which I
yeah,
have seen.
stories, yeah,
And
story.
immediately so then I got up, like, so that's why I
Hmm.
always say that. And you rightly got it. That emotion is my baggage, and that's why it pulled me down. Otherwise, if I have seen that in awareness, I could have, okay. Sometimes that is not in your hand, or it is a lack of awareness only. I
The
don't know.
lack
I
of
think
awareness,
that lack of awareness only.
just lack of
Yeah.
awareness. Mm. We are
When
not
it comes
alone.
to
Mm.
listening to others, there has to be a strong boundary. First of all, that you think you are empath. So that's the first thing that you want to drop.
I'm empath.
No, no, I'm talking to the Balaji. She shared about
Okay.
that emotions, right? So that emotion
Mm.
things when it comes to others, how I listen to others, I mean, like we all are sharing, and do I need to get emotional um, to feel your pain or to help you? No. So everybody is creating that masterpiece of experience that God wants through them. They are just unaware, So first create your boundary. Clearing, closing aura is not rejecting somebody. Keep in mind it, keep it in your mind all the time, every time. It is you being there as a son, nothing more. And you just listen with that open ears, and as you are centered, the thoughts will come as words through your heart self. And sometimes that could be, hurtful, like, you can say it's a hurtful thought. Maybe you are very strong, you're very firm, or sometimes you'll feel okay. uh, the soft flow goes, you feel like, oh, how can I talk hardly, harshly, I need to be in love. But sometimes that scolding, that firmness is needed. But it happens, we don't do it. When we are centered, it happens. So listening to others' problem and not getting carried away. Just me, Ji is also saying, when I am in emotions, how can I end this series? So in the deep
Be,
meditation where we are doing release, are we not seeing those emotions? What are we doing with that? And the process is same with the open eyes. I'm not getting into the story, oh, how bad it happened, and what I felt, and how it affected everything, and how you can make that story go crazy instead of just watch what thought is coming again and again. And it's like facing the fear, facing those emotions, just see why it's coming, what thought I'm carrying, like, maybe I think the others are poor, or they can't do it, or I need to be helping, it means I have more, they have less, kind of thing. That kind of understanding we have to develop, like the way we see the world.
emotions need to be dealt with from outside the emotion. When you are in the emotion, you can't deal with it. You are flowing with it. You are in the flow. You have to
Yeah.
step out. Unless you step out of the emotion, you won't be able to see it objectively. Right? You will be trapped inside that artificial feeling of love. That's not real love, though. Your mind will tell you, wow, I am so passionate, I am so loving, that's why I'm doing this. And your emotion will drive you nuts. Then you will lose logic completely. Right? So understand, be watchful of the emotion. When you are able to recognize that this is, it's coming, emotion is coming. It could be anger, feeling of love, whatever that is coming, right? When you see that it will come as a thought, it starts as a thought, and then thought catches on story, and that story brings momentum, and that momentum brings the energy. That energy, now what do you do with it? You if you are aware of your thought, you know that this is going to become energy. You start planning, where will I put that energy into? Where is it going? What am I supposed to do? Because remember that energy will always send you outward. It can't stay within. It will send you outward. So you will work on others. Oh, my children. Oh, my husband. Oh, my mother. And your energy will start getting directed there. in whatever form or fashion. And what is happening to you? You have wasted your energy, just wasted it. It came for you and you just threw it out. That's what emotion does to you.
And this body
There's a
awareness
difference.
practice will help you find that, how this is clenching you. You are allowing it to be fully engaged with it. You start enjoying it, that's how the thought goes in on and on, that it will connect one after another. Because you are engulfing into that. If you bring that body awareness, sometimes you will feel that something is trickling down from my heart, something is clenching, sometimes you'll feel tightness, and you totally, you go and you become that. Your mind will experience that, and you will go shrinking like this. Instead, if you just see a thought and you make a definite connection. For me, I said, like, whenever I get one fearful thought, I just say, I close my aura to all except my higher self. That's the biggest help we do, because that's where we amplify that fearful thought, cutting the chain, and going inward, sending love and light. Practice it is that, to help what Shailesh is saying, that don't go outward. It is for you to be here.
Just
And it
have
takes some awareness,
question.
some practice.
Now, one important thing
Exactly.
that this discussion is leading us into chapter 9, by the way. So you all are ready for chapter 9. I can see that you are all ready. Um, for today, just take a homework from me. One homework for today. Contemplate on a difference between emotion and passion. There are two words, passion, emotion. Just contemplate on that. It's preparation for chapter 9, by the way. So your contemplation is going to help you. What is the difference? How do I personally see? Are they the same for me? Emotion and passion, right? Just work on this today. It will help you a lot.
Hmm. Just one question extended to
Mm,
what Preeti said.
mm.
That you have to cut down. Just now you said, so that is in the when you have open eyes and this kind of thing is happening, right? Or in the
But
meditation also.
Anytime, anytime. Just see it.
But
Just
then how
separate
you will
yourself.
be sakshi what is happening and coming out? You want to see and release those things, right? So
Sakshi, how can you become Sakshi when you are engaged outside? You cannot become Sakshi.
no. What
Impossible.
she said is like if something is coming, like fear, and I'm
Hmm.
seeing that thing till
Where
the
is it
end,
coming? So,
dissolve.
huh.
And before that only I'm cutting down. Because I'm just in fear that locking, my aura, and I'm connecting to my higher self. So is it not that process completed? Like I have dropped or cut down before that? That's what the question is coming. Like,
If you
then
can
it
do
will
that,
never
that's
ever
the first
release
thing,
it.
right? Because one fearful thought will not leave you with one fearful thought. It will go into multiples.
Yeah, so
That's
it
where
has
you
to
can,
release,
just
right?
withdraw your energy. There's nothing to release then. When you know what it is bringing me fear, the seed of fear I have, and I bring that, it's an illusion. That's a way of letting go. First, you want to just feel it. It will happen naturally sometimes if it has to teach you something. Then you won't be able to do your closing your aura or connecting with your higher self. Maybe. But mostly, if you do this, that's how I have experienced. It simply brings me into balance. And I say that there's nothing to be fearful. A fearful thought, a future worry, simply like that.
It is not
Or some,
manipulated with the emotion there also. What
Hmm.
I meant to
It
say,
is.
like fearful thing is coming, you have not let it come out and see, but I am understanding that fear is coming, that my navel started like,
Yeah.
it starts like that.
Hmm.
And then,
Hmm.
but before that only, okay, like sometimes we do Nam Jap, like, Ram Ram, it's happening. So that is like, no, I'm just giving this example like that.
no,
It
truly,
happened
yeah.
that
Yeah.
The
because if you stuck somewhere, we used to do that, right? So now what we are doing, it's cutting off with this now. That is the process, what you are saying. Like,
The,
okay, now
the
you are with your higher self, no need to fear. But is
No,
that
no, you can
process
see your
complete?
fear then. When you are with your higher self, just try it, then you will see.
So
When
I
you are
have
with
to be
higher
there
self,
till
then
that
you will
time. It
see.
completely, I understand what this fear is from. I have
No,
to
but
you
be
when you
there
can
till
see
that time.
without getting engaged into it, without getting engrossed into
Without
it, you can
engaging.
still
ah,
see it.
you need to see the fear from outside the fear, not from inside the fear.
So that is the
Hmm.
state where
So
you
Okay.
are like
when you
feeling safe.
detect, anytime you detect that fear is coming, you are aware
Hmm.
of your thought, and that thought, you know that it's a fearful thought. You also know it's going to build into a story.
Story, right.
So before you start getting into that, going inside the fear, stop, get into the practice of aura cleaning and disconnecting. And okay, I am now with my higher self. This practice, what will it do? It will channel that energy in the right direction. It will stop you from going into the story. Then you can look at it from outside.
Try it once and then share your experience, how it helped you.
Try
Hmm.
That's
it.
the key
Yeah.
process we are developing here actually with Unified. We
Yeah.
are not suppressing.
Let's
As
see
you
now
said,
when
you are,
this
and
experience
I'm
will
very
come
much aware
because
of
I
that.
cannot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, sure.
Never suppress it. Never suppress it. Suppression
Hmm.
is worse, actually. That's worse. You have to channel the energy. Suppressing the energy, you are creating a bomb inside.
Yeah. It will
Don't
come
do
in
that.
some other form. That's what.
No,
Right.
yeah. We don't need to
So
build
you
that.
are not dropping that, but you are not making it multiplied. You are not
Mm,
making it
mm,
big. You will
Hmm.
still see
Multiply.
it.
Yes.
Yeah, you'll still see it, but not
Hmm.
getting
yes. Okay. Let's
engrossed
hear
in it.
Ajayji. Ajayji has been waiting for a long time. Thank you, Ajayji.
Sorry. Now he is cursing me. He might curse.
Thank
Thank you.
thank you.
Yesterday I
Karmapal.
saw, listened to the. I was about to go. Thank you, Shanti.
Yeah,
Over to you, Ajay sir.
Thank you,
yeah,
thank you. Atmavan, Pritiji, Shailesh and Masters.
Atman.
Shailesh, you are intelligence personified. I wanted to escape today morning. After I wrote, I didn't have the heart to rewrite again. So, but you caught it. No, because you know, as you rightly say, sometimes when you are in a flow, something comes through, and then afterwards you find it. Oh my God, is it me? I wrote it. I thought about it, and yeah, it is. It is a amazing feeling. But yeah, it's in a flow, and I finished it, and then I didn't want to go through it again. And you caught me at next moment. Agree.
It,
Okay, thank you. Another thing, actually, I was deeply thinking Prithi's concentration on that Manipura chakra and the navel center, and it's just a thought came to me because an individual's introduction to life is through the umbilical cord, and that comes from navel center. So when you are coming out from there, there is a fear of survival, there is a fear itself, unknown, and then fear for the care. Who is going to take care? Because he or she finds that this is being cut off. So I was thinking that means, oh, this is where the whole fear comes there. So I thought maybe this is the reason why one can look into it. But then, amazingly, um, if we, because I just wanted to stitch it together with the Vedanta. Vedanta is saying that is Brahma Granthi is in the Muladhara chakra. That is your attachment to this human body. Then Hridaya, in the Anahata chakra is called Hridaya Granthi, means heart. It's emotional attachment. And Shiva Granthis, not Shiva, what they call it, Rudra Granthi. Rudra Granthi is in the Ajna chakra, that is with the ego. So these three has to go: attachment with the body, attachment with the emotion, and attachment, the ego, when you go, then you are realized, because then you are getting rid of this identification of the body, mind, and intellect. And then that's what I was just thinking, and then this hit me, because this is your first encounter with life, and it comes with fear. So maybe that's why it gets embedded into our whole persona. And that's just I thought I'll share that with you. Maybe not, but I could
If we
feel that.
You
really
were,
closely look at that experience of cutting the umbilical cord, it is so much to, learn from, so much it is saying. But we just know that, okay, the baby is out and it has to be cut. It's like a process without, getting what it is telling me in that moment. And I'm sure that would be different to every mother and every parent, like father
No,
also.
I'm thinking from the baby's perspective.
hmm,
And baby too, definitely.
Yeah,
Yes.
because
yeah,
this is my
hmm,
novel. Because this
hmm,
is my
yeah,
novel. This
right.
is my introduction to life.
Hmm,
And
hmm,
then,
exact.
and this is whole my life, and I
Hmm.
am coming out. So, am I going to survive? There's a fear
It,
of unknown, because I was there enclosed, and then suddenly I find it I'm being cut off. So that also, so who's going
so,
to take care? So
yeah.
isn't the original fear there?
So what it represents? What does it
I was the
represent? Right?
the
Think
fear of
about it.
survival. Yeah,
Hmm. The
fear
fear,
of
the fear is the starting point of separation from the infinite.
yes, yes, got it. You got
Right?
it. Yeah,
You are separating yourself, right? Individuation. The individuation part of it is that means now I have a separate identity.
correct.
And it starts with fear. Wow. Isn't it? And what that
Absolutely.
fear? We will read it in chapter 11 actually later on.
Oh,
That
okay,
this
okay.
fear, we will be talking about it. The fear is there as part of starting. Why is it the starting point? If there was no fear, you can't start life. No, it.
No, no, this is absolutely no.
Mhm.
It's
It is the driver. Also, all those points in the body that you mentioned, various granthis. The common thing about all of them is they are granthis.
yeah.
What is a
So
granthi?
this tire, yeah,
Knot. It's a knot,
not
right?
yes, yes, yes,
Ah,
yes,
so
absolutely.
they are meant to be opened as
Yeah,
long
because
as they
they're
remain.
tying up
Ah,
for this body, mind, and intellect. That's what basically is
exactly.
there.
They are tying exactly. So they are the knots. We are going to. We have to open slowly and gradually,
Open it.
but they still remain knots. They are the things that bind us together. They
Correct.
keep things together, right? So being aware of those knots is important.
So as you said,
Right.
like cut the baby's cord, the baby is separate, she is in fear. And then I said, mom is there. And there's a connection still. Just
Yeah,
it's the physical thing has got cut, but that
yeah.
connection is still there.
Emotional
So what
touch.
mom is
Yeah,
thinking, baby is receiving,
Ah,
I'm there. So you said that without
yes.
fear, a life cannot start. See, the love
Ah,
comes from the back. Okay, I'm there.
ah.
That's the beauty of life.
even unified. So beautiful it is, because he's saying, even I like that sentence. No, he's saying, even if you have created a miserable world for yourself, don't think you are miserable. You are my child. You are
Exactly.
divine, and I'm here. Oh my
Ah,
God, what
yeah.
Your mother,
a
your mother
assurance.
says, I am relieved. That 4 kg is gone. And then,
Ah,
so much that she was going through for so long, which was different from her state. And she's saying, I'm relieved. And then the boy says, okay, boy, I am here out and by myself, I don't feel safe. And you feel relieved. So that is how the me and others, the bonding starts.
mm,
This
With
creation
every,
is so beautiful, uh, and everything is so connected. There is a
yes.
chance where we fall into emotional pits, and what this scripture and everything is there saying, Don't fall into it. You are divine. Just keep it in mind and walk the path. But it sounds so easy, but walking is so difficult.
Mind will not accept it, right? Mind doesn't
Mind is
accept
not
it.
accepting, yeah. It
Mind,
finds
because mind
difficult.
wants an identity.
Absolutely.
Mind wants an identity, right? That's why it will not accept that, oh, everything is good. No, 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 no. I have to check it out.
Yeah,
That's
and
what.
it builds, it builds around a fence. That's I can take care,
Hmm.
and it is so, it is so feeble. It attempt and everything, and we don't understand it. And we say, no, 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 no. I want money. I want a house. I will create this. I will be happy inside. Oh
Hmm.
my God, we we create these little worlds. Then suddenly we find it is of like a wall of matchsticks. One little air and it is gone down the drain. Whole thing. So it's so
and and
beautiful.
and see how nature the progression of nature, right? How it is. A child cannot give birth to another child.
Yeah,
Child has to grow up to a certain age, maturity, and then be able to give birth to another one.
correct.
This is an absolute important knowing we need to have. Maturity to be able to fructify, to be able to propagate. This is nature. And the primary nature of the nature is propagation. It is
Yeah,
continuously growing, constantly growing, propagating. That is all it does. Constantly keep on propagating. So that very nature is built in in each one of us because we are part of the nature.
correct.
We instinctively, whether we want it or not, we are embedded. We are part of propagation. That's
Yeah,
our true
propagation
nature.
and dissolution
Absolute.
as well because, yeah,
Ha,
because, yeah,
ha, ha.
dissolution as well.
Right. So understanding that thing clearly, well, okay, I have to now experience first separation, individuation, come to terms with individuation, develop my own understanding of my existence within that limit, and then be able to procreate, create another one. Right? When you
Yeah,
do that, right, just imagine that procreation creates next level of understanding. It's a very big event uh, even for men it is a big event.
but even there's a fundamental question comes. Why?
Hmm.
Why? Why? What was the reason? Why you understand the whole thing?
Why, yeah, that why, the answer to the why is that is your very nature. Propagation is your nature. You can do nothing about it. You have
Actually, yeah.
no other recourse,
Yes.
right? Now, although you will see how uh, the social patterns in society, in the religious understanding, all procreation has been um, nature's way of procreation has been totally mutilated, and that's where the problems start. We lose harmony with nature altogether. We disconnect from nature completely. And that disconnection started when we disconnected from the mother, and we continue the disconnection slowly and gradually. And eventually, at a point in life, when everything comes to steady state, then we start going down back to the same direction.
Yes.
This disconnection is not okay. I need to unify,
Yes.
right? We go back
Yes.
into unification from an individual identity back into oneness, right?
Correct.
This
Absolutely.
is the cycle.
Absolutely.
We just need to enjoy it.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Shaileshi. Thank
Fine.
you, Preetiji.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
Masters.
Thank
It's been a
you. Thank you,
beautiful journey.
Ajayji.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you. So yeah, I hope we have answered all the questions.
So in that
Ah,
experiencing everything, sometimes we forget who is experiencing, and that remembrance only, I think it helps to remove the attachment or judgment from that experience. So as we learned in chapter 7, that whatever I'm experiencing is part of that one big plan, right? But all our fears, we get attached into it, and we think it's me in that individual level, and we then judge, and then we feel small. But what if we remember that we are all the part of that one big creation that we are part of, and whatever I'm experiencing is the experience of divine that he wanted to experience through me. And for that matter, what if the fear comes? What if the judgment comes? How do I see that world? If this world exists, it means something, and that is the experience. Fighting with the experience of judgment, anger, fear is like trying to stop a flow, creating a dam on top of the river or a big flowing river. So what can stop this? How do I take it so that the experience of fear is also witnessed, and I'm not losing my divinity, and that experience is also sent to whom we are part of. Just a deeper understanding or realization you can take out of it whenever the next time fear comes, and it was not part of the creation was the opposite, love, from where we came. And now I'm experiencing fear which was not in that. The source was love. How can I experience fear? This is the first thing that will help us step back and then still see what is happening, because that is what the divine want to see, and that's why he gave us the five senses to be used to experience but not become that experience. So मैं सुख हूं, I am that happiness, I am joy. It is separating from saying that I am that, but it is like you're seeing. How can it's not a noun? It's something that is happening, and I am that. I'm not flowing carried away into it. I can see it. I'm that. That separation start. You can take this line into your experience. That is it asking me to flow into that uh, happiness, or just see it? That concept of observer. You can still see that is happening. The fear is happening because we know that creation exists from eternity and everything is just happening. So what am I doing? It's a deep concept of being, existence, what we say exist, and our awareness there. Mostly we miss that by, getting carried away into the fear, the judgment, that limited self. Instead, if you see it from that divine's experience, it can help you see something different. Know how God is seeing this. Why am I attaching it to my personality? It is what it is I'm experiencing. If I'm experiencing love, joy, it is there. But what if I'm experiencing fear? Is it my creation? Have I drifted? So, so chapter number 7 has deep, deep, deep insight. And when we take it in our quiet period,
that in the initial cord cutting, that fear, you know what it is? It is like opening the laptop. You have now come to the office, you are opening the laptop. That means mind is becoming activated. Fear is where your mind starts initiating. Okay, let us open the laptop. We have carried it with us. Now let us open the laptop and start our existence in this world. So that's what fear does. Helps you open up the laptop, get into the mind, and now start operating in the mind.
So it was like a teacher of being
Mm.
becoming aware of everything is temporary.
Mm.
It was teaching that, but we always wanted to, be in that safe in that umbilical cord, and then it we accept one thing, then we move on to mother's lap, and then we grow out of it, then we leave that lap also, and that continuous change is happening. Still our mind doesn't get used to of it, that okay, you are always taken care and things are happening. You cannot stop yourself growing. You
Yes.
cannot stop yourself coming out of mother's lap, or like the female leaves the house and goes to other house, and then all that story. So, because we have not seen it what it is telling actually, you know ऐसा होता है. So that's the only thing we have accepted, because this happens, that's
It's really entertaining, quite a lot of entertaining.
today's session. I feel quite a bit entertaining. Sometimes we do truly feel that can we live it,
Uh,
but without
uh,
higher self, you cannot
mm,
even imagine. But with higher self, you can understand what it means.
uh, we will unfold a lot of things. Many layers are going to open up in the part two, chapter by chapter. They haven't introduced this about the fear thing in first chapter of part two, right? It's in between, right? So after doing one, two steps, third step, they are saying, okay, now know what this is. Okay. Then,
I didn't see the clock today. I'm like into my head. I need to leave. Thank you.
okay, good, good. Thank you. Thank you, Preeti. Okay, yes, Jasmeet ji.
Atmanand Salishi and all the masters. Preeti is of course
Atmavardhana.
left. Yeah,
Uh,
namaste to her also. So initially I didn't understand when you said get rid of your emotions. मतलब मुझे लगा emotionless कैसे हो जाएंगे? How can you
hmm.
be like a stone without any emotions? Yeah.
This is the typical female thing. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. That's your
and
barrier.
yes,
That's your.
and today after meditation, the whole environment was like very different. And when you just started question answers and talking about all these things, my mind was again playing a game that, oh, my brother would have landed. He didn't message me before the journey that they boarded the flight. And look at this, they must have reached and they've not. He's not even messaged me. The how relationship is deteriorating. Blah blah blah. एक पूरा ड्रामा चल रहा था.
Hmm,
पूरा वो और आंसू भी आ गए उसी चक्कर में. That
hmm,
now see we used to be so close. You know,
hmm,
I mean, when you're talking of emotions, I'm literally experiencing right now. मतलब just within few minutes ago. So then you said that emotion is fine. It's something like it's fine, but let go. Like don't entangle with it. You know. So when I when the thought came he would have landed, but he's not messaged me or he didn't message before. He boarded earlier. He used to do. अब थोड़ा डिस्टेंस आ गया है
hmm,
तो अब मैं उस पर पुल कर रही हूँ तो इस इवेंट में मुझे बोलना चाहिए था ठीक है उसने नहीं किया आ गया होगा सब सेफ होगा ऑल इज गुड एंड दैट्स द एंड ऑफ इट दुख भी नहीं होता या वो पुरानी वाली याद भी नहीं आती कि कितना क्लोजनेस थी या है या वो विश भी नहीं होती कि आई विश फिर से हम इतने क्लोज हो जाएं हाउ डू यू एक्सपैंड एंड सिचुएशन बेस्ड अगर मैं लेती हूँ बिकॉज इफ आई टेक अ सिचुएशन आई अंडरस्टैंड बेटर दैट्स व्हाई जनरली आई always give a situation and an example ki this is like how I'm feeling now what do I
hmm,
do with it and how do I get
hmm,
rid of the emotions
hmm. So
can
you
you
don't
help
have
me in
to, yeah,
explaining it
you don't have to get rid of the emotion. The moment you observe starting of an emotion, the first thought, when, and you know it's going to develop into an emotion, that first thought will become a story, right? Now, to make it simple, think of the difference between paneer and tofu. So your emotion is a tofu, love is paneer. Okay. So whenever you see that kind of thought which will create tofu, hold on, don't go further. Just step back. Okay. Tofu is coming, I don't want it. I need real paneer. That's an artificial paneer. I don't want it.
But
That's
why don't
where
I want
you
it? मतलब there's
hmm,
a closeness, there's a bond between
uh,
siblings,
why
and there is a वो
why
सब क्या हुआ फिर
uh,
उसका?
why is the spiritual growth. That's the meaning of spiritual growth. When you start understanding, oh my God, this is what it is doing to me. That emotion is tying your feet. It's killing your freedom. You get entangled.
Yes, you feel low or you feel high.
You can never be free. Think
Yes.
about yourself now. You that instance of your brother. Now you are tied to your brother. Can you ever be free?
No. But can you ever be free
Ah,
of your siblings? आपके इमोशंस तो उनके साथ अटैच्ड
yes,
होते हैं ना.
you can always be free. Emotion is different, and your feeling for them will not change by removing emotions. It doesn't remove your feeling for your brother. Whenever he comes in front of you, you will still have the same feeling.
Oh.
But now you have removed the bondage. Understand that. How you are dealing with that feeling. Do you create a bondage out of it? Or you still have the freedom and enjoy that relationship without the bondage? Give the freedom to the other person and your freedom, retain your freedom. Both are free. The real meaning of love is giving freedom. And it's not just the
No,
brother, everybody in your life.
everybody, like they say, if you love somebody, set him free. He will always be there to come back to you, he or she, like whatever. But
And in the process, you free
currently,
yourself also.
नहीं, ये एक्सपेक्ट करना कि वो लैंड करके मैसेज देगा या बोर्ड करने से पहले, बिकॉज इट्स अ लॉन्ग फ्लाइट, यूएस से आएगा, तो
Huh.
ये भी क्या बॉन्डेज है कि वो मुझे मैसेज देगा, तो आई एम
Naturally,
बाउंड टू
huh,
इट.
of course,
बॉन्ड,
of course.
आई एम बाउंड टू
You
हिज.
you have set rules in your mind that when somebody travels, he's supposed to give me a message. That's a rule. And every rule
Is
is a
it wrong?
binding. It is a
ओके.
binding. It binds you.
हाँ,
Every
फिर वो
rule
फियर एंड
is a bind.
सेफ्टी एंड ऑल दैट स्टफ कम्स, या.
That's the foundation of all the problem story. Every rule is, it means what? Should. And all shoulds must be removed from your dictionary.
ओ माय
Any
गॉड.
sentence that has a should is a danger. That's a binding. That's keeping you tied. You are giving away your freedom. You are um, accepting that bondage.
So now, for example,
Hmm,
suppose we are in the same room
hmm,
and my husband says something और मैंने वो सुना नहीं ठीक से या किया
hmm,
नहीं,
hmm, hmm.
और फिर मैं, अगर उन्होंने बोला आई टोल्ड यू दिस यू डिडंट डू, मैं अगर फिर मैं बोलूं यू शुड हैव टोल्ड मी लाइक दिस, मतलब वो शुड भी यूज करना गलत है.
Wrong, हाँ,
मैंने तो
every
सुना
should
ही
is
नहीं
wrong.
ना.
हाँ, आपने नहीं सुना, ओके, सो बी इट, दैट्स इट, हो
ओके.
गया, कोई बात नहीं, लेट्स गो फॉरवर्ड.
मुझे वापस नहीं बोलना चाहिए कि यू शुड हैव सेड लाइक दिस टू मी और यू शुड
देर
हैव
इज नो
टोल्ड मी रिपीटेडली, मतलब वो भी गलत है.
गलत क्यों है, सोचो उसको, वो वापस बोलने से हुआ क्या? What happened from that? Did you achieve
आर्ग्यूमेंट.
anything?
नो
It was a
आर्ग्यूमेंट.
waste. It was a
आई
wasteful, हाँ.
I
It was
just
a
proved कि I am
wasteful
not
thing.
wrong. You didn't convey properly. I am not wrong. It's not my
Even
fault.
so that proving, what did it do to you? Did you get elevated?
Ego, false ego.
Think,
कि
think
मेरी
about
गलती तो नहीं
that.
है, तुम्हारी है.
It means nothing, right?
Yeah,
Because it doesn't solve a situation.
true.
Right? Any sentence that has a should is a wrong sentence. That talks about you, not about the other person. You are throwing your rules on somebody else. And all rules, you create first of all your own binding, and then you throw it on to
Yes.
other people. You are also bound by the rule.
But then it's been like so many years. बचपन से अब
हाँ, नहीं,
60s
वो
में आ
ठीक है.
गए, and we
हाँ,
are so used to that kind of thinking and that
हाँ,
thought
हाँ,
process,
right.
and suddenly you realize that, oh, these things what you've been doing are not supposed to be have done. It's
it's
not easy to have changes in your thought process.
that's what we will learn in part 2, how to do it.
Yeah.
We
Yes.
are going to work on that. We will do that in part 2, how to do it. But first thing is to recognize there is a problem here. There is a trap here, right? That itself, that identification itself is the first barrier. Most women have this very barrier that how can I be without emotion? Actually, their major issue is that my husband is emotionless.
Mm.
The men they come across, most of them don't resonate with their emotions. And that's the problem. How can somebody be emotionless? We start from that problem only. I'm taking to the root of the problem, right? Root of the problem is my entanglement with that. That is where you have bound yourself with a should. Remove the should. Once you let go of the should, you will see that things will start happening naturally, the way nature has made them to be. They will begin to happen that way. You will be so much more natural the way you are meant to be. Why? Because now you have made yourself free from all entanglements. Now you have all degrees of freedom. Now you can dance, you can jump, you can do anything you want because now you have freed yourself from your own bindings, right? Slowly we will get to there. Your higher self will tell you, not me.
Yes.
Your higher self is going to tell
Yes.
you about it. Mm,
Yeah, very interesting. Very interesting.
mm.
But वही फिर that basically comes to the same thing that samabhav, equipoise state, maintain. Neither get too happy in happier
That
situations
will,
nor get too sad. And
when you become aware and start releasing these bindings, automatic result of that will be you will become sambhav. You don't have to force it on yourself. It will be because that's your true nature. When you let yourself become the real nature, it will present itself. You have to just
thank you.
allow it to prosper, allow it to blossom, right? That allowing is what we have covered under our beliefs. We have tied them with beliefs. Each one of our belief is a rule. It's a tie. It kind of ties us down. Every belief, trust me, there is no belief you can tell me about which doesn't bind you. It
But
binds.
it binds, I agree, but कुछ तो believe आपको रखना पड़ेगा ना base. If you
This also is a bad belief. It's a wrong belief. Who decided that you have to have a belief? Who said?
suppose, I'm not saying believe or expect is the same thing or not. Is belief and expect synonymous? Suppose मैंने अचार बनाया and I'm expecting कि वो बहुत अच्छा बनेगा और या मेरा belief है कि मैं जो बनाती हूँ वो अच्छा बनाती हूँ. तो वो क्या वो is it wrong? Is belief and expectation synonymous here?
This is chapter 9. We will read it next week. We will go through
Okay,
it.
okay,
Hmm.
okay.
We will learn about the desire, true desire. What is the meaning of a desire? The real meaning. Read the workbook. In the workbook, you will know there's in the chapter 9, there's a beautiful explanation on that. You can read it.
Rajya, another thing I wanted to ask you that
Hmm.
I am not able to sit through those 1 hour long type of meditations.
Hmm.
After 15, 20 minutes, मेरा मन करता है मैं लेट जाऊं. I cannot sit. My body says, just go and
Hmm.
lie down. I mean, I'm there,
Hmm.
but somehow I'm not
Hmm.
saying I have an issue with backache or something, but I start feeling so exhausted and fatigued. And
Hmm.
my body says, just lie down, just go and lie down. Then I just lie down.
It's not your body that's
I don't know
saying,
why.
it's your
Mm,
mind that is saying, not the
yeah, I
body.
mean,
It's the
it's a
mind.
thought which comes to my mind.
So,
Yeah.
and you are used to giving into your mind. You have always been surrendering to your mind. And that's the nature which you are, that's part of your pattern and it is repeating. How will you break it?
By
You
not
have to
listening
work
to it,
on.
by just persistent sitting. Like, for
One
example,
is
hmm,
One
For
is
example,
persist.
yeah, sorry, I'm sorry, I'm just
The
interfering. Sorry.
persisting is one as part of it, but the second thing is that witnessing it, accepting that this is happening. My mind is trying to control me. First thing is recognizing and accepting it. That my mind is constantly, it has this pattern, it wants to control me. So in meditation, what are we learning? We are learning to discipline the mind. If you give in, that means what is happening? The child is throwing tantrum and you are bringing and giving him a candy. That's what you have done. You have fed the mind what it wanted, right? So understand this is a behavior of the mind, and I have to lovingly train the mind to behave in a certain way. Then only I can give it direction. Otherwise, I can never give direction to my thoughts. The mind will keep playing, just like a child. So we have to consciously work with the mind. That's the whole point. And in the whole part two is about that only. How do you consciously work with it? Okay. So we will
Like
we
for
will have
example,
tools.
yeah,
Mm,
for example, in the morning session, in the yoga session, if our
mm,
teacher says hold on to the plank, sometimes it's 30 seconds, sometimes it's 45, sometimes 1 minute.
mm,
So it's not easy for me to hold on. But then
mm,
somehow you keep diverting your mind and says, no, I can do it. No, I'll do it. No,
mm,
I have to increase the time. And most of the time I'm able to listen and follow his instructions
mm,
because maybe I like to do that what he tells me.
mm,
Even if I get tired,
mm,
e- eventually it gives me a good feeling. मतलब it's
mm,
rewarding for me. तो मैं उसको चाहे थकती भी हूँ चाहे मुझे नहीं भी करना तभी भी मैं करती हूँ. Like there is
mm,
a
mm.
situation. I'm fighting with my mind, my thoughts. No, I will do it. But
Yes.
here I'm easily giving up कि चलो लेट जाते हैं. So
Mm,
situation
mm.
to situation पे भी कुछ I think फर्क पड़ता होगा.
Being more conscious about what is happening, knowing that this is happening, my mind is throwing tantrums. Now, as a parent, what do I do? Do I give in to the child, or do I lovingly help the child learn and understand? Well, okay, you can resist, right? That is the. It starts with first of all recognizing what is going on. When you recognize, mind will know that this person is not ignorant now anymore. Now I can't really manipulate my parents. That's the understanding the child will get. I can't manipulate them. So I better follow what they are asking me to do. That's the training part of the mind, right? So some beautiful tools are
So,
there. We will be using it.
Nice. Nice. Thank you so
Good.
much. Thanks a
Thank
lot.
you. Thank you. Yes, Sheelamji.
yeah,
Yes.
Atmavan very briefly because I know it's already. I
Yeah.
just wanted to say I was also so emotional like Jasmine before, but I
Hmm.
realized that I think our karmic accounts with every soul, when it is done, they
Hmm.
automatically move out of our life. And as in forgiveness it comes, we are the soul director, we are the actors, we have planned and come,
Hmm.
So the
Yes.
person's drama act is over, the person will move out. And
Right.
I now learn to accept it very gracefully that,
Hmm.
the whole family where she said, we are siblings, we grew up together, we're from same parents. Everything is true. But
Hmm.
when time comes, we should learn to accept that
Hmm.
our terms and norms are done and we have to progress in a purpose for what we have come for rather than run for the emotions of every person around us. You know,
Hmm.
do our duty, do our best, and
Hmm.
don't look back to say, I did it. I mean, you're
Hmm.
this is how I have been looking at life. I hope it's the
Yes.
right way.
Yeah, yeah, perfect. Absolutely. Be focused on self. What am I doing? Right? There are facts. One fact is that I have a sibling. That's a truth, right? I have a brother. It's a truth. Right? There is something called a relationship. Truth is, and whose truth is that? That truth belongs to only me.
Yeah,
That
very true.
relationship is my problem. I have put it on. I am the sister and he is the brother. Between this relationship has these many rules. Brothers have to be like that, sisters have to be like that. All those
Because
rules I have only concocted them from wherever. The source could be parents, family, the society, whatever. But they are I have adapted those rules. I have accepted those rules and imposed on that relationship. That's what is called a relationship. You relate to each other based on certain rules, right?
yeah, but
And
other person have the same concept, then there's
other
no
person, no, other person will also have similar rules. They may be slightly different, but they will
no.
also have rules. Then only relationship can be there. If there are
I know,
no rules, there can be no
but
relationship, right?
if,
Between me and Obama, there is no relationship.
no, no. But if they break off that relationship with no sentiment, what are
Ah,
you running after? What I'm saying, you have all the
yeah.
sentiment true, but
So your sentiments are your problem, not there.
that's what I said. We cause our own misery by keeping a rule
Ah, correct.
of that. Accept and leave
Yeah,
them at freedom. You
yeah,
live your life
understand.
happily, and let me now realize that I have a purpose to live
So
for.
my freedom comes from releasing the sentiments. Sentiment is the problem, right? Sentiment is
Yeah,
a rule. I have explained this earlier also. Senti, change the spelling, CENTI, mental. So 100 times mental it makes you. That sentiment, each sentiment makes you mental. Okay? So
yeah,
sentiments is the first thing you got to drop them. Why? In other words, I've been talking about emotions today. It's basically the same thing.
yeah, very true.
Right?
Every
That's
relation, every
this is
emotion. Yeah,
those emotions. It doesn't reduce your love for your brother. That doesn't
yeah,
change,
yeah.
right? But the
Ex-
that love of yours is encapsulated inside a wrapper called sentiment. We have to remove the wrapper because that wrapper is causing problem. It's not letting your love blossom. Trust
Very,
me, once you release the sentiment, your brother will come back with proper love, the real love. And you will see, you will feel free and he will feel free. Try it, do it, and you will know. They say,
I'm
I
that
have personally
Shali.
experienced it.
I'm not. I know I've heard of these things for many
Hmm,
times, but I have
hmm,
no expectation because I feel whatever we come across so many other people who become more than brother to you in life, though they
hmm,
were not. Uh,
hmm,
I'm
hmm,
brothers. So I keep
hmm.
thinking these are our karmic accounts that we have come to settle, I suppose. So once it's done, they move on. So that hope he will come back. I mean, I don't want. What is my love for him? That he should be happy. But I have no expectation that he should come back and he will come back. No, it's okay. I have loved
Huh,
him. I've enjoyed the brother's love
huh.
in childhood, which I'm quite satisfied about, you know. So our own relationships and how it
Yeah.
maintains is karmic accounts.
You can call it karmic account, but karmic account is not person to person. Karmic account holds only experience, not individuals.
Never asked, but maybe we had certain things with certain souls. There's a soul contract that we come with. So that's how I think when the soul contract is over with whoever.
That's soul contract is a different thing. The same soul may not be on both sides of your experience.
Uh,
Your experience has two sides, giver and taker.
uh,
In one case, you will give an experience to somebody, another case, you will take an experience from somebody, right?
uh,
In both these experiences,
okay.
the two parties may not be the same. The focus,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
karmic focus is
Of
on
course,
experience
it won't be the
only,
same.
right? Only experience, right?
Mm,
So, to say, for example, today I murder somebody, right?
mm,
Now that person is gone. How
mm.
will I get the other side of that getting murdered experience? Somebody has
Maybe,
to come and murder me, right?
yeah, maybe in your next birth, if it doesn't happen now,
No, it can happen now also. Why not?
no, it
In
can,
the
but if it,
underworld, in the underworld, this is what goes on,
yeah, no,
right?
but if it,
So it has to be, it can be anybody else. The purpose is only the experience part of it,
yeah, yeah, very true.
right? Hmm. So be focused on the experience, not the people. Personalities and people, they are all drama artists. You know that, right? Everything is drama.
Life
That
is
means
very,
when you call it drama, that means there is nothing real there. Everybody is acting. Their
yeah,
reality you will never get to know. The guy who is behaving as your brother is only acting as your brother. You don't know
yeah,
his reality,
no, no,
right?
and when it's over, he will move out, the whatever act he had coming with me, the drama part, he
Yeah.
has finished, he has moved on, so I should learn to accept it rather than keep putting,
So now the ball is in your court,
yeah,
right? That I have to remove these things that I am sitting with. Actually, these are what you are talking is your connection with the past. You have not
mm,
released the past. Okay. So we have to free ourselves from that binding that we are carrying here.
yeah,
And that we will we are going to start working on it slowly, but knowing about it that okay, this is the trap I am in. I am in
yeah,
my own trap. I have to untangle it.
yeah,
That
very true.
knowing it, starting point is that only. Once you realize, then the actors go away from the picture. There is no more any actor. Now it's only the story. I have to work on myself and the story around me.
Mm,
Actors are
but,
gone,
so
right?
thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank
Good. Thank
you.
you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, Bhavna ji.
Atmandan Sharishi,
Hmm. No.
uh,
Ah.
thank you so much for such a wonderful session and sharing.
Hmm.
Even the meditation by Preeti ji was really
Hmm.
amazing this time, especially in the end, वो जो music play किया था. I really had
Hmm.
tears in my eyes
Hmm.
that time. Acha, my question is related to like I was thinking on those lines, but I was just suppressing it. But अभी
Hmm.
जैसे जसमीत जी ने share किया about her brother, and
Hmm.
you told her कि the should word we should remove
Hmm.
it from our dictionary.
Yes.
तो उसकी जगह पे like
Hmm.
क्या करना चाहिए? Like we should not have any expectations from our children or from anyone very close to us, because in the process eventually we get hurt, even though we might try, to be whole, complete, send love and forgive and everything. But वो should word कैसे हटाया जाए? Because वो expectations तो नहीं जाती हैं, you know?
Hmm.
So
Then
अभी
you
शीला
then
जी जब बोल रहे थे
that means your
about
experience is not over yet. Especially if you cannot release expectation, that means your mind says, "Oh, my work is not done yet." You
okay.
have to expect. So now you have to wait for something deeper. Something big is coming. So wait for that big thing. That is going to go so deep inside your heart that you will say, "Oh my God, I don't want it." That's when you will start releasing. Oh my God, I don't want it. Right? So you have to go through an experience to get into that level of maturity. Right now, you are enjoying it. Actually, you are enjoying it. This is a game you are playing. Well, okay, there are two. I mean, every game, sometimes I win, sometimes I lose, but you are playing. Right? You're
Mm.
enjoying it. Continue to enjoy it. Till you enjoy it, just continue. One day, you will realize that, hey, enough of it. I am done with it. And that's
वो
when
तो
you.
वो तो अभी भी हो रहा है मुझे. I'm done with it, like all the conflicts and all the clashes. So, like, my daughter is here from the US, and we have, like, that engraved kind of thing, kuch na kuch.
Hmm,
Even though she's very loving and very caring, but कहीं ना कहीं clashes हो जाते हैं.
So I was just wondering, should I not expect her to be, polite to me? Like, or she can do whatever she wants, and I should just stay quiet and calm?
What is so special about you that somebody should be polite to you?
No, but I have not done anything such wrong, and I'm a mother after all.
So,
So,
is that a qualification?
no, but that is my, I can maybe a status or
Ah,
ego also, you
right.
can say.
Uh, And that is where the shoulds come. You have a should there, and that should is the
Right.
problem.
Yeah.
So
Hmm.
question
But
these things.
how to remove that?
Question it. When you question, you will remove it. When you go to the depth of it, you will find it's all useless thought. Why am I stuck to it? It has no meaning.
Hmm.
Tell me one thing. There are 10 stupid people living in your colony, and when you walk out, they give you respect. Yes, madam. Yes, madam. Does it mean anything to you?
Hmm. Hmm.
What is the meaning of that stupid thing happening there? That act is useless.
Right.
It is not changing your status. You are still going to be the same Bhavna.
Correct.
So, what's
Okay.
wrong? Eh?
So I should be happy in what I am and like whatever I have and not expect anything.
Expectation, we will be talking about expectation in chapter 9.
Okay.
Desire. Desire and expectation are two
Um,
different things.
um,
But we will be talking about desires. Expectation is a problem area. Expectation is what Gita teaches not to have.
Acha.
So, if you have understood Gita, you will know that
Also,
that's
be like
they
Sheila. Sorry.
the,
Yeah, yeah.
we
Please
listen
tell.
to many enlightened beings and mix up the information and get confused. Right? So expectation is a problem.
Mm.
Why? Because that comes from a should.
Mm.
Somebody should do this. And
Correct.
I forget, I constantly keep forgetting what I should be doing. I only expect from others. I forget totally that I should be doing certain things. Why? Because my focus is on others.
Mm. No,
So
even though
my
we are
my
doing our
should
best.
no, my should is excusable. Other people's should is not excusable.
Yeah.
This is normal. It's not just you. It's everybody is like that. We are conditioned that way.
Mm.
But now, when you begin to know how this whole thing is operating and you are learning about it, then you have to loosen up that tight grip on things. If you keep holding on to it, you can continue to do that as long as you get a jerk. And in that jerk, all the thing will be removed from you. The nature has its own way of teaching you. So it will give you a jerk. You are hanging onto the rope so tightly, it will give you a shock that you will fall.
Mhm.
And
Okay.
that's when you suddenly realize, well, okay, I was the problem. That
Mm.
realization will come automatically, and then that I will start dropping. And okay, then you start um, flowing with nature, the way nature has created us to be. We begin to flow.
So, Abhi, just Sheila ji was also talking about
Hmm.
karma, soul, what was that?
Yeah. Hmm.
Soul contract and karma connection. So
Hmm.
sometimes I think maybe I have some karma connection with my daughter because she's
Hmm.
always, thinking like, and aisa hota hai, like there are two people, everybody thinks, okay, I am right, the other person thinks I am right. So maybe
Hmm.
she thinks, okay, mama is doing these things wrong and she's mean to me, and I am thinking, okay, she's mean to me. Then
Hmm.
who is right? So
Hmm.
also I think कि ये karma to like there's a bond and it's never ending. So how will it heal and how will it end? तो वो I'm not able
So,
to understand.
if you are using your half-baked knowledge of karma into judging things. Don't know about karma yet, and you are making judgment on that basis of that half-baked knowledge.
Yeah, maybe, of course, I don't know about fully about it, but I was just thinking on those lines, ki what is it actually? Because that thing never
Study,
ends, you know.
then study karma. Go and study. Go deeper into theory of karma. Study it, right? Once you study it enough, deep enough to understand the entire concept completely, you will then understand that your focus needs to be on the self. Forget about
Mm.
everybody else's karma. Everybody's karma is their problem, not my problem. My karma is my problem, and I got to deal with that. And to be able to do that, you have to remember I create my own reality.
Mm.
Take responsibility, and then you are self focused. Once your focus is on the self, everything will solve. Right now, you are totally outward, 100% outside. You are not even looking at yourself. So you will remain under the illusion everything is good in me.
Mm.
That illusion will keep on throwing you in the darkness all through your experiences. And you will keep having deeper and deeper and deeper shocks. Every shock is trying to wake you up. You are not waking, it will give you deeper one. More and more. You are asking for more, it will give you more. So one day you will get a shock that you won't be able to handle. And then you will have to wake up. You have no choice.
So what should I do? All in all, like just focus on myself. So will that suffering end? That also question arises in my mind.
Meditate. More meditation. Just meditate.
Okay,
Hmm.
thank you.
Enough meditation will first thing what meditation does is makes you sit, helps you sit, stop from running.
Mm.
When you begin to sit, your focus comes to self. From outside, your focus comes to self. And when your focus comes to self, you start discovering your reality, not the assumed image.
Okay, right.
Hmm. Right?
Right. Thank you.
That clarity will lead you into the right path.
Thank you
Right?
so much.
Mhm. Thank you. All right. Thank you. So, um, Deepmala, you wanted to say something? Yeah.
Uh, Shailesh ji, Atmavandan, I wanted to say that it is not that you have to do. Firstly, you're not, you're blaming the postman for the bad news. So that is one. And secondly, that your experiences, when if you're working on yourself, and then these small experiences will happen. Like my own experience with my son, he used to always be, because he's around 20 years, and we say, okay, but now he talks so sweetly. So that little thing, it's just changed because of working on myself. And it's not that you have to do anything grand, because I'm not doing really very grand things, but I'm just understanding and allowing it. So receiving love and passing it on, experiencing it within yourself, being in your heart space whenever possible. Those things are the only thing which you need to do, and then rest everything. Also, clearing aura, because being empathetic, I've had these experiences where I can feel strongly everybody's emotions, and sometimes also take on the ailments which they have. So, clearing the aura has been a very good tool to separate myself from other people's emotions, because when we are in a close family setup, it's very easy to get on those. So you don't have to do anything exceptionally hard. You don't have, and especially the main thing is to look within only every time. So, and then small sweet things will happen. Like I went to buy something, the chap sitting there was talking so sweetly, he was so helpful. So if, and then when we reflect on it, say, oh, this thing happened so nicely. If he was just normal person, but he was smiling and talking to you, it's a little thing, but then you experience that life is beautiful. You meet people who are good, You have a beautiful, you go on a road, the traffic is very nice, and
mm,
people are giving you way. Small things,
mm.
but you experience that there is so much love around. So you then
Absolutely.
pass it on to others. So it's
Mm,
not that you have to do a lot of hard work or
mm,
yoga or anything, or you know sit
mm,
with your head body upside down on your head. Nothing of that sort. It's a
mm,
very simple thing and very easy.
mm.
I don't know any
Yes.
of Vedanta which Ajay ji talks about, and sometimes I find it very hard to understand because I
Mm,
understand it very simply, and
mm.
that is the only thing that is required.
Yeah.
From this book, which I see, and that's why I love it so much.
Mm,
Now I got it in Hindi also. So the
mm,
thing is that we don't have to look at another person. The
mm,
moment we were looking at, okay, my husband said this, so why did he say that? Let me know, come
mm,
out of it. The moment you realize, of course, because of so many years of habit, we are going at him,
yeah.
but then you have
Mm,
to stop and come back. And once
mm,
you come back, you realize, oh, it's immaterial, it doesn't matter. So once you're back to yourself, then finished. Then you're
yeah.
happy. If you're
Mm.
happy, that's it. That's all you need. So the more you do
Correct.
it, the more you get better at it, and then you're like a fish in the water.
Mm.
Thank you
But
so
the
much.
key, but the key is we
Yeah.
have to work on ourselves. That's the key. If we don't
My
work, nothing will change.
Absolutely, because and the answers are all within us. We are not, we are looking, and everybody's experiences according to their own life
Yes.
and whatever. So then it is not that, if Shailesh ji has so much knowledge, I can't compare with that. Ajay ji has so much Vedantic knowledge, no, I can't compare with that. Jasmeet ji is so much of, wonderful aura and stuff, but I can't compare with that. Uh,
Mm,
so I have to look within myself, see, compare with myself only every time. So my
mm,
competition, if there is one, possibly not there also. I have to just be free flowing and allow myself just to be. The state of being, I feel, is the easiest and the best. So that's why I'm seeing that I'm. It's like an effortless effort possibility.
mm,
To me, it appears like this. Um, and I just read the next chapter also because, like you advised, and I found that. I mean, I was like, "What is going to be?" But I found that I think we can flow through it also.
and
So
yes.
that way. And yesterday I was on YouTube, so I wrote a message there. I think Ajay ji was dreaming about Shailesh ji, and Deepmala ji was also dreaming about Shailesh ji and Shailesh ji's wife and son also. So when I woke up, then I realized what is my learning. It's my learning is that I am getting this knowledge from Shailesh ji. Somewhere it is just going so deep that it is coming out from that place also. I dreamt that, Shailesh ji is in my house using my, and Madam is also there, Mrs. Saxena is also there, and they're using my house as if it's their own. So I was
Mm.
like, first come fighting, why are you here? And then I realized, no, no, no. This is Shailesh ji, I can't fight with him. I'm scolding my helpers. Why did you allow them to come inside? Who is this person? And then I see, and then I back off. So
Uh,
possibly the learning is going so deep that it's so internalized that it's really without my knowledge. Also, it's going into my subconscious. That's what I felt when I woke up
uh,
and I thought about what is my learning from this dream
mm,
experience.
uh,
So
uh,
yeah, so
good.
everybody who's asking ki, what should we do, you have to do nothing. Nothing at all. Just read the
Uh,
book and follow the steps.
uh, yes. Once we open the door to the mind, our we have shut the door to the mind, right? Whatever is contained in there is sacred for us. We can't change it, and as long as that state will remain, things will not change. So we have to first of all be prepared to change the thinking patterns, the thoughts, right? Unless thoughts change, experience will not change. We think that we can externally fix things, but they cannot be. Nothing can be fixed externally.
Nothing.
So when we change inside, externally is a consequence of it, automatic. So that change will happen automatically, like you have already mentioned your experience. And the same thing is there for my experience. Most people have gone through the same experience. When we start working on the self, then the changes start reflecting outside. So that the barrier most people face is that the mind does not let them work on the self. Mind is externally oriented. Why? Because it uses the senses. That's the only way in which mind can know that it exists, only because of senses. So, senses only look outside, they don't look inside. That's why mind will always take you out. We have to now, to be able to overcome that outward orientation, to know ourselves, we have to change that orientation, which will need a big impact on the mind. And that impact is made so much easier by this book actually. It has said, okay, your mind is not listening, don't worry, go to the heart. Go to the heart, bypass it. Go to the heart and start activating your heart, mind will follow through. That is the process of this book. And from chapter 1 onwards, we have Babaji doesn't talk about mind only, he talks about thoughts. Only thoughts. He doesn't talk about nature of mind. I keep on adding about nature of minds to make you understand things. But the book is only talking about becoming heart-centered and slowly and gradually developing your own mind to accept the heart. We still live in the mind, right? And we are trying to activate the heart. Without mind getting involved, it cannot be done. So we have to slowly and lovingly keep on making the mind agree to listening to the heart.
And here you are helping us so much understand things which we are not able to understand. Otherwise, it's a self-help book. You have to read it yourself and apply it yourself. That's how it has been written. But here we have so much help, so much.
Yeah.
So that's why I feel we can just go, like a jet plane.
Yeah,
Just have to follow the steps.
yeah. Unless we debate and discuss the subject, we cannot go deep, right? And you will skim it on the surface, and intellectually you will get something. You won't see the result in life, right? And when you don't see result in life, you think that this is a useless concept. That has been happening to us over the thousands of years now. Knowledge has existed. This knowledge is not new. It has existed. But we have been skimming on the surface, eat the malai and walk off. Malai feels good, right? But it doesn't do anything to you. The nourishment is in the milk. You have left it. That nourishment is what what we do is by debating and discussing that topic, getting into every little thread, unthread it, everything. The purpose is only to go deeper, so that we look not just on the surface, but what is deeper embedded in it, so that we can bring up the nourishment that it is meant for. It's meant to enrich our lives, to see the heaven on earth. That is what it is meant for. This life is so rich and beautiful, and we just ignore it. That's the purpose of this whole thing. So going deeper will help us. All right, good. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, Master. So we'll get together tomorrow again for the third session. And after that, we will be into week 9. The actual books will start on Monday. But these preparatory meditations are helping us get ready for part 2. Right? So,
absolutely. Thank you.